Uganda is known as the Pearl of Africa for the wonderful beauty of land, its people, and the great wildlife that is found there. However, there is something that does not fit into its nearly perfect description, and this is the poor living conditions of many people in the slums of Uganda that they have to stand. Saturday we visited one of the slums of Uganda, and that is Kolo. Kolo is a place near the railway line of Uganda, and because not so many people here are doing well and lots of people are living below the poverty line, they managed to gazette this land which was under the railway line, and unfortunately many houses were broken and they were chased away. So we managed to visit some people and find out what they do in Kolo, which business do they carry out, how is their life, like what do they do to earn a living. Yeah, so we shall be watching a lot of things and people be telling us what they do here to get something to eat. Many locals in Kolo are living under the poverty line with totally nothing to eat and no clothes to put on. Some are living on streets of Kolo, others under trenches where most youth find shelter. By now you may be wondering what a slum is. A slum in Uganda is an overly populated urban informal settlement with lots of people living under housing below standard and most of its people living under the poverty line. Today we had a chat with Mr. Kato, one of the residents of Kolo and a bricklayer. Mr. Kato says he came to Kampala back in 2014 to look for greener pastures, since he heard that there were multiple factories offering blue-collar jobs. Being deprived of education by his polygamous father, who refused to pay for his school fees, Mr. Kato had finally gained hope after hearing of the good news. Soon he packed up his bags and headed for Kampala by a lorry that left every morning from Masaka to Kampala to deliver matoke. Kato says when he reached Kampala, he did not know anyone, but it was a dream come true. Luck being on his side, he found people working in a nightclub and asked them if we could sleep inside once people had left. These guys were kind to him and accepted, but on one condition, that he cleaned up every morning, which Kato accepted. But Kato didn't know what was to befall him. Soon he looked for jobs and got one in the nearby factories in Namamve, where he had a blue-collar job. His job was to collect plastics outside the factories and the nearby places and took them to the factory for washing and recycling. Mr. Kato found I had time doing this job since most people didn't allow him closer to their places to pick these plastics, and also him not being in a good condition. Most people mistook him for being a madman, so they didn't allow him to pick any plastics closer to their houses, or others just burned the plastics. So being paid according to the kilograms he picked, Mr. Kato was forced to quit this job since he was getting peanuts and he wasn't able to take care of his family back home and also cater for himself. So soon he discovered that there were people laying bricks in the neighborhood, and he later on approached these people, asked them if he could join them. These people were so kind and told him he needed to get the equipment to, start up this business, like a hoe, the equipment used for laying the bricks. And he soon worked for some months, saved up and acquired this equipment and started off this business. Mr. Kato started up this business not knowing it will be a turn in his life. This turn was for the better, as he managed to marry a wife officially. He paid dowry, educated his children, built a house, and managed to construct a house back home in the village. However, the condition has not been so good since most of the houses in Kolo were destroyed, leaving him homeless. Mr. Kato says though he has hopes of getting a house since he has saved up enough money from his bricklaying business, and he hopes to build a house soon. though he's worried about his friends, his fellow youth in the slums of Kolo who don't want to work and end up spending days taking drugs and drinking alcohol. Mr. Kato says youth should embrace working hard to better their lives.
Katuwafuna enyumba
slum yutanulu yo
monna totya
ate yes kondo mubine byako bitukola
Kati nawe ogenze kuŋŋamba linnya zi
nabikula nabika kafali gajjeko gano ogapange ogabika
bulijjo nga tegeeza
mulekate kutumanyira namu mutulabize
gayika yangu tukwate tule nti omanye okulinnya ettaka
aba wuli ansayagala ajali nnyo ettaka tumukwate.
We are here with Mr. Kato, a bricklayer in Kolo. Many people come with you. Many people are doing this job, especially people around Kolo. These people like Mr. Kato came here to work in factories. Those factories you're seeing over there. But unfortunately, the money was too little and he couldn't sustain his family. So he talked to a friend, and a friend was like, "Why not come here and we start bricklaying?" So they started this job, and he has been able to educate his children and so on and so forth. But let me take you around and show you. But guys, the unfortunate part, come I show them. The unfortunate part is they have broken a lot of their houses, so most people sleep in this, I don't know how is this called.
Kilns.
Killing. What did you say?
A killing.
So I'm told, Mr. Kato told me people are sleeping here, in the killing. Killing?
Yeah.
Okay. So most people sleep here because they've broken their houses. I'm going to be showing you the houses that are broken.
Yeah, they have been.
Railway land.
Yeah.
And the authorities, the government is removing people from their land. This land, people just came here and got portions because it was government land, got portions, built their houses without permission. So they're breaking their houses.
Yeah, some of them, they could sell them not knowing that the land is for the railway. They could sell them the land, they built not knowing it is for the railway. Then now time came when they chased them away.
You guys, this place is not so safe. Imagine sleeping in here. People are suffering. Do you know this thing can fall, collapse at night?
Yeah.
It can collapse.
I also fear.
We have water bottles over there. And this one is ready for sale. A brick goes for, one brick goes for, a block, Yameka?
Like 200 over Ghana shillings.
Yameka? Bibi ya tano.
I was also in the gold.
Oh, one brick goes for Bibi ya tano, 250 Ghana shillings. That's like how many dollars? I don't know, like maybe
I
1
don't
cent.
also do.
Maybe like 1 cent.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So, as you can see, we have lots of people. Come and show them where they live at this time. So guys,
Negwani agenda okukwata.
They cook from here. This is their cooking place. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and also comment down below the kinds of videos you want me to do for you, and I'll do them for you. Bye.